Hello everybody, are you ready for exercise number 1? Determining resistance through color coding. And again, this is for laboratory Ohm's law, circuits number 1. Observe and record the color bands on the 3 resistors you are given. From a chart in your textbook or from a table given by your instructor, find the expected values of the resistances and their tolerances and record in data table 1. So you can see the 3 resistors in front of you. Why do we use color coding? These things are very, very tiny. Let me push up a little penny to show you how small these resistors are. So because they're so small, especially the 2 lower ones, it would be really hard to put the resistances in writing as well as the tolerances and have many people be able to read them without a magnifying glass. However, people can read colors quite readily. So what we're going to do is learn how to figure out the value of the resistance through the color codes. Each color represents one number. So on the left-hand side, you see the gold bands. I lined them up so the gold is on the left. That's the tolerance. So go look up in your lab manual what the tolerance is for gold and write it down in your laboratory table. Now what we're going to do is go to the opposite end and start with the first 2 bands you see going left. So let's look at the top one. The first one is red and the second one is blue. So go look at the table, and we're due this one all as a class so you can see how it works. The other 2 you're due on your own. So the first one is red, so if you look at your chart, red corresponds to a number 2 and blue corresponds to a number 6. So write down the first 2 numbers, 2, 6. Then you add the number of zeros indicated by the third band. So the third band on here is brown. And if you look in your chart, brown is 1. So we have 2, 6, and then add 1, 0. So altogether, that's 260 ohms. So what you do is, it's 2 significant figures for these things. Write down the numbers for the first 2 bands in order, and then the third band just tells you how many zeros to add on to the end. So this is 260 ohms, the top one. Now, just to make sure everybody can see it, because sometimes the manufacturers, the paint color doesn't work out well, the second resistor down is brown, black, brown. Okay? Then the third one down is blue, gray, black. So again, the first one, red, blue, brown. The second one down, brown, black, brown. And the third one down is blue, gray, and black. Now fill out your data table for table number 1, for exercise number 1 now. And find the expected resistances.